This video, we're going to be listening to Too Late to Die Young by Gatsby and Duane Jackson. Their EP, it's about 5 songs, 15 minutes. We're just going to go right through it here and review it. Let's get right into it. What's going on, world? How are you? Of course, it is me, Dave, from musicfeltbyme.com, and don't forget, you can always follow me at musicfeltbyme. That's on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And if you want to support the page, you want to support the channel, you absolutely can. You can do so by going to patreon.com/musicfeltbyme. Link for that is in the description box down below. Definitely go check that out if that's something you're interested in doing. $5 a month gets you a guaranteed reaction within 30 days of your request. $20 a month gets you 3 guaranteed reactions within 30 days of your request, plus you get a 10% discount code to the merchandise store, and you get credited as a supporter at musicfeltbyme.com. So definitely go check that out if that's something you're into doing. Plus, I mean, if you wanted to cop some merch, 10% off, save yourself some money. Absolutely. Definitely go check out the merchandise link down below as well. Want to get into this. I have listened to a couple songs off this before. I'm late to doing this. I just wanted to sit and let the album play, right? And I want to do a review of it and a reaction of it because I want to be really supportive of Duane and Gatsby both. Both guys have been really, really endearing to me. They've gone out of their way to, you know, shout me out when they can, and they've just been very supportive of what I do as well, and they've always had nice words and stuff. So I appreciate what they do. I respect the fact that I get the feeling of appreciation for the stuff that I do from them. So I just wanted to reciprocate that every opportunity I can. So here it is. This is their EP. It's 5 songs. It's titled Too Late to Die Young, which is a dope album name. I like that a lot. I think that's a really, really cool concept. Let's get right into it. Before we do, though, don't forget you can always subscribe for free right here. If you're if you're one of Duane's fans or Gatsby's fans or followers, you can absolutely subscribe right here. I react to Duane's music more. I think he puts out more music on a consistent basis than Gatsby, but I am looking forward to really checking out more of Gatsby's catalog this year. So definitely hit subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified about my very next video. And if you like this video, don't be scared to hit the like button, and I'll leave a comment down below. I'm going to rate this album when it's done. When I give my score, let me know that I overrate it, underrate it. You tell me, let me know what your score is. And also don't be scared to tell me what songs you want to see me react to next. I do take recommendations. So let's get right into this. Track 1 is titled Hour 1, the intro. Gatsby, Duane Jackson, off of Too Late to Die Young EP.
This shit about to be crazy, bro. Who you telling on? Boy, listen. Let's go.
513, 513, look at my seat for sure.
315, 315, man, that shit get cold.
513, y'all know me, never gonna get me to fall.
Real quick. I don't want to break this one up. I'm not going to be doing a ton of breakdowns on this. I want to do an EP review here and let the music play. But I do want to comment, anyone that has been watching my reactions to Duane over the past year or so, I comment a lot on his flow, right, and how consistent his flow is. And at times I've even tried to offer constructive criticism, especially when it comes to albums, about using different flow patterns. And because I think it helps create uniqueness for each record when you sound a little different on each one. I'm not saying you need to sell out what works. You don't need to lose your identity either. But just there are times where there are little nuanced things that you can do throughout an album, and it creates some individualism for the records, for each record. But I have noticed, I've wanted to make sure I identify when I do see these little change-ups, these little hiccups of new sound from his rhyme pattern, and he's done a great job of delivering that. And even this 315, like that tone, that cadence, everything just has a little bit separation from I guess like the Waffles EP, right, where things kind of felt very, very consistent. This kind of creates a little bit of energy and things like that. So like I said, I don't want to get too much into breaking down this whole thing, but I did want to point that out.
I'm feeling my vibe, now we gon' go for the gold.
Yeah, steady believing the boy, I'm breaking the bank and making him proud. Remember the days I couldn't afford to afford, and now I be owning a house, signing the lease. Shit with a time to be me, writing, I write and repeat. Told myself that I'm something different, now I'm starting to believe.
Get in my zone, I'ma get bold, running this shit myself. I put them on hold, anything goes, something you never done felt like. Now I'm coasting with stuff.
Just to hammer home that point, the last time I paused, and I don't know, and I don't know, and I'm myself. That wasn't on Waffles. That moment wasn't on Waffles. There wasn't a moment as unique as that moment right there on Waffles. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to slander Waffles. I really like the project. But this is the type of stuff I think that helps create energy and uniqueness to each individual record. I'm going to bring that back a little. Gatsby killed that too, by the way. Like that flow right away. I like that. Stella just write and repeat. I like his delivery there. It was smooth. I like that. I went from not being able to afford to buying a house.
Running this shit myself, I put them on hold, anything goes, something you never done felt like. Now I'm out coasting with stars, feel like I float to the bar, I grab me a drink, bitches just open their arms, they know that I'm known to go hard.
Yeah, going hard till I pass out. Everybody's trying to dap now. Growing up was the class clown, and now they see me as the cash cow.
I'll never back down, always gonna live like I have now, never tapped out, I just pack out, laying low, but the pack loud. 513, look at my seat for sure. 315.
Now I'm like, pack, yeah, I'm laying low, but the pack loud. Oof.
And that shit get cold.
513, y'all know me, never gonna get me to fold.
315, feeling my vibe. Now
Very Bad Meets Evil there too. I like the way they continued each other's rhyme pattern, right? So,
Now, growing up was the class clown, and now they see me as the cash cow.
I'll never back down, always gonna live like I have.
it's a cash cow. I never back down. So that ow, that ow, that ow pattern, like, you know, two syllable fucking pattern there. They picked right up off each other.
I never tapped out, I just pack out, laying low, but the pack loud.
513, look at my seat for sure.
315, man, that shit get cold.
513, y'all know me, never gonna get me to fold.
315, feeling my vibe, now we gon' go for the gold.
513, look at my seat for sure.
315, man, that shit get cold.
513, y'all know me, never gonna get me to fold.
315, feeling my vibe, now we gon' go for the gold.
I get it's like an intro and kind of short and sweet, get right to it. But I could have went for another verse there, like of the two sets of about, what was it, 4-6 bars each, maybe 8. It didn't necessarily feel like 8, but if they went back and forth for another round, I would have took that. I would have took that there. But that's a compliment, though. It means I wanted more. This track is titled Winds of Change. Track 2, Winds of Change. Let's get right into it.
Breeze making me sad, making me feel so hot. That breeze making me sad, making me feel so hot.
Now I'm gonna level with you guys. I've heard this song, and I had the hardest time figuring out what the chorus was saying. I know it says that breeze is making me feel so. I didn't know if it was saying making me sweat, making me feel so hot, or so high, or if it was sway and hot. I wasn't sure what it was saying. There's a couple different combinations, because then I was like, I don't know, like, why would a breeze make you sweat? It's making me feel so hot. Okay, maybe it's like hot air. I don't know. And I was like, maybe it's making me sweat, it's making me feel high. Like, why is this breeze, like, maybe you're high, feeling like, oh, this breeze made me sweat, like, and now you're like tripping. And come to find out, I asked Gatsby and Duane. Duane was like, I wasn't really sure myself. Gatsby said that it's high. It's the concept that I said, like, it's the breeze is making you sweat. It's making me feel so high. Like, what is happening? The track is titled Winds of Change, because it's like not typical, like normally the breeze would cool you off. So it's like a little change of the winds there. Let's bring it back. But this chorus is great. I just wasn't sure what it was saying, but this chorus is great.
Me sad, making me feel so hot. That breeze making me sad, making me feel so hot. That breeze making me sweat, making me feel so hot. That breeze making me sweat, making me feel so hot. That breeze making me sweat, making me feel so hot.
I love this. I fucking love this. This sounds so good.
I'm just thinking about the why. It seems we live a little sideways. We say we'll save the world and then we give it up on Friday. Too busy with our phones. Let's talk about this iFace. Google runs the world where Apple dominates the highways. Everybody's sinning, yet we talking about our life great. I'm sick of all this bullshit. You can take me back to MySpace. Gotta make a change though. Nonsense ain't a game. Your life will get caught in obstacles that you ain't really made for. You gotta break through or else we'll never make do. We gotta get our focus or get lost amongst this fake truth. Cause ain't nobody giving shit back. We just promise it. And everybody nowadays lies. Yeah, we follow it. So you get it how you got it, that's the slogan. I try to push for change, but it's hopeless. We just want some likes to be cool. It's like a fight for the fools. Yeah, the world might be ending, but we hype for them views.
That's dope. I like that
In the air, can you feel that? If this is simulation, can we reel back? Who the main character? Is this even a real act? I'll break the fourth barrier. I hope that they can hear it. Hello, everyone.
If this is a simulation, can we reel back? With the main characters, do you feel? Oh man, that's dope.
Change in the air, can you feel that? If this is simulation, can we reel back? Who the main character? Is this even a real act? I'll break the fourth barrier. I hope that they can hear it. Hello, everyone. This is the part where I talk my shit. Moving 2020 with a 2020 vision, and I'm finally seeing clear that the shit is looking different. Everybody take to Twitter just to look for an opinion. We ain't thinking for ourselves. Every picture getting given. Likes on the ground.
I like what they're talking about. Everybody lies, we just follow it. Like literally, you hit the follow button. You're following them now. You know, maybe not in life, but you're following them. Oh man. You know, when Duane said this, fuck that, it takes me back to MySpace. Like, fuck all this shit. And then, I like what Gatsby saying here, we used to go to Twitter, or, you know, Twitter's nothing but opinions. We don't think for ourselves. We just search for them. Like, we just try to find opinions to have. That's wild.
Like a man, no cap, we in blue, do the money dance. Blue check showing up like a leather band.
No cap, we in blue. No cap, we in blue, do the shmoney dance. Remember Bobby Schmurder with the blue sweatpants, threw the cap up, no cap.
Boy, I've been feeling like we can't advance. I'ma hit an 88 in a dealer and take the world back, boy, like a repo. Before living through a lens and a screeno, changing the sights, let me reload. There's more, but I'll wait like it's keto.
That's dope. I love that chorus so much. I love that so much. That chorus reminds me so much of like 808s and Heartbreaks, right? There's a couple songs on there where it was like there was like 8 bars they would just repeat and repeat and repeat. It's like street lights feel like happen to be just like moments passing in front of me. So I hopped in the cabin, I paid my fare. See, I know my destination, but I'm just not here in these streets, right? And it just repeated and repeated and repeated for like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, and it just, you know, the voice modifiers came in and the instrumental kind of changed, and it's just the same 8 bars over and over. I think that chorus right there, that wins a change hook, reminds me of something you could do with that also. Track 3 is You Are Here with Gatsby, Duane Jackson featuring Elijah Kyle.
Pray I live before I die. I've been scared to fade away. Can't keep living in the past and hoping things will finally change. And I've been trying to love myself, but I'm not perfect. I think I need help. I've tried and this ain't working.
I was always stuck in the past, lost in my lane. Had some dreams, but they all didn't last. Tossed them away. I was hurt, like how could I chance walking the same path? But you know I tried to go back. I had to face facts. Everything about me was all.
Now see, here's the thing. This is classic Duane, and I like classic Duane a lot. But it feels different now at this point, because the way he was rhyming on the intro and then on When to Change, This is Duane and his Duane bag, and it allows it to sound special. You know what I mean?
I'm in the same lap I was when it was way back then, and I should change that. I never see the pain inside the cost. It's like forever I'll be playing at a loss. I'm trying to win, but I'm waiting for the day that I evolve so I can be the person I felt I was made to be before. It's like I'm dying. Everyone around me's always thriving. Well, I know I live a life that I had thought I left behind me, and I'm, well, honestly, I'm tired of it. I wish that I could change the consciousness that I've been wired with. Wish that I could be someone else that they admired, and maybe I can finally be happy. What a liar, it's nothing that I'm ever gonna see, cause I know that I've...
Maybe I can finally be happy. What a liar. That's tough.
Lost in ways you'd never believe, and I wish that I could focus, but I'm destined to fail. It's a story I was written that I never could tell. I mean, there's so much pain, the losses keep adding up. So much change, I walk but ain't catching up. I don't think this life's meant for me, so I'm gone. I'm just hoping that's what's best for me, cause I'm lost.
Pray I live before I die. I've been scared to fade away. Can't keep living in the past and hoping things will finally change. And I've been trying to love my...
I can't keep living in the best day, hoping things will finally change. I don't know if I heard that right. I like that. I hope I live before I die. This is a good hook.
But I'm not perfect. I think I need help. I've tried and this ain't working.
I was always thinking ahead, dreaming big, painting pictures that I saw in my head. No time for a bed, I'm fine long as my ego is fed. No time for the friends, cause they don't help my vision get bred. So cut the ties and burn the bridge. I snuff the flames, doing anything just to numb the pain. I know the game, but lonely in my broken lane. I'm on the highway home, but I cut the brakes, cause home is where the heart is only focused on the art.
I like how he's delivering those two rhymes there at the end, like numb the pain, cut the brakes, or whatever. I like that because it's like, you ever watching someone starts rapping and they're doing like this, like Lil Dicky does it in the freestyle on Sway, where he's like, I'm on the court, they on the boy, I'm on the boy, or whatever. You know, he does the whole thing there. It's like Gatsby's working through a sentence and you know, I don't know how to explain it. Like, here.
My vision get bred, so cut the ties and burn the bridge. I snuff the flames, doing anything just to numb the pain. I know.
Cut the ties and burn the bridge. I do anything just to numb the pain. Like, so it's like there's a little bit in the middle there, and then it comes back to that 1-2 punch. I like that.
The game, but lonely in my broken lane. I'm on the highway home, but I cut the brakes, cause
I like it.
home is where the heart is only focused on the
It's
art.
like he's building himself back up to it while getting his message across without having to go 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. It's like 1 2 1 2, little bit of different stuff, but also moving his message forward, and then jumps right back into the 1 2. So it's like he's tying together that pattern, that delivery really nicely. I like
And I didn't think the others could understand. So I made a martyr out of partners. Didn't think I gave a damn till the mirror showed another plan. On me, all alone in the present. But shit, my goals look impressive. But look what it cost, cause all love's lost. Missing on. So I made them home, but I cut the brakes. Cause home is where the heart is only focused on the artist. And I didn't think the others could understand. So I made a martyr out of partners. Didn't think I gave a damn till the mirror showed another plan.
that delivery too. Like, that delivery is really dope. The way he jumped in. So I made a harder and a modder, but I didn't really think that they would understand. Harder and a modder, but it's like do 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 do. Like, oh man.
Home is where the heart is only focused on the artist, and I didn't think the others could understand. So I made a martyr out of partners, didn't think I gave a damn till the mirror showed another plan. On me, all
Yeah,
alone.
that's a really nice high-low type effect. I don't really know what the name is for that, but I really like the way he played that there.
I cut the brakes, cause home is where the heart is only focused on the artist, and I didn't think the others could understand. So I made a martyr out of partners, didn't think I gave a damn till the mirror showed another plan. On me, all alone in the present. But shit, my goals look impressive. But look what it cost, cause all love's lost. Missing on the now can really get a little depressing. So I'm right here, devil in my ear, rattling fears. As I peer through the tears that I swallowed for years. Shit ain't what it appears, but I wished on a star. Airplanes in the sky with a vision of cars. Some of those I like.
Oh, this sounds so good. This album sounds good. I did reach out after, like I said, I heard a couple tracks off this before. I reached out to guys and I told them, yo, this shit was mixed so well. This sounds like such high quality. If you really, really listen, like definitely go download it on Spotify or buy a physical copy. I think they still have some left. If not, download on Spotify or Apple iTunes, wherever. But if you really listen, like go to like a professional album, like a major label album, and then come back to this. This does not sound like two guys on YouTube just making music, right? I mean, it is unbelievably done. It's so well polished from a sonic standpoint. Like the actual audio quality is so high on this. Track 4, Too Late to Die Young, EP title track here, Too Late to Die Young. This is also featuring Crypt. So get right into this.
Guess it's too late to die young. Too late for me, too late, man, it's too late to die young. Too late for me, too late, man, it's too late to die young. Too late for me, too late, man, it's too late to die young. Too late for me, too late. Too late to die young, too early for a legacy. 27 club for the memories, man, I better be legendary. Harnessing my energy, enough with numbers on a plaque, it's felt a dash in between. I made peace with my reasons and eat with the heathens. I live with the heart of a lion, you hear it beating. I eat the apple with Eva's, I leave the garden to eat them. My atoms are getting cursed, so they calling me a demon. Prodigal sign.
Gatsby has really impressed me, really listening, like really sitting here and taking into this, and really digging into this album, EP, whatever. His delivery switch-ups and his ability to offer himself through these different types of deliveries is really impressive.
Son of a gun, I'm the spawn of a 9. Letting it ring when it's all on the line. And if my fam calls, tell them I'm fine. Can't explain my mind. I'm living my life without a single regret. If God is coming to grab me, I'll dab him up with the left. I'm painting pictures with Picasso with Escobar and 10. I'm telling my pa I'm blowing it, better lay me to rest. Yeah. Too late to die young. Too late for me. Too late, man, it's too late to die young.
I like this hook a lot.
Too late for me. Too late, man, it's too late.
This, in the day where hooks are really tough, right? I mean, because there's so much has been said already in hip-hop, and it's tough to not sound repetitive, but also you don't want to sound too simple, but you also don't want to be too wordy. Like, hooks is a tough art. 4 for 4 so far on hooks on this. I enjoy every single one. That I like the intro hook, that Winds of Change is fucking dope. That, what was the name of the last song there? You Are Here. And now Too Late to Die Young. This is dope. These hooks are really good.
Die young.
And this one's simple, right? Too late to die young, right? But it just hits. It just hits. It's a really well placed, well timed out chorus. Like, it's just delivered really well. It's really simple, but it works. It's a hook. It hooks you.
Late for me, too late, man, it's too late to die young. Too late for me, too late.
I've been feeling like the world's going against me, but even then I know it's in my reach. That's the focus that I need, cause my girl's gone and left me. If I give it up now, then it's hopeless as it seems. So I lock in and battle.
My girl gone and left me. How did he say that?
Now, then it's hopeless as it seems. So I lock in and got a demon. I've been feeling like the world's gone against me, but even then I know it's in my reach. That's the focus that I need, cause my girl's gone and left me. If I give it up now, then it's hopeless as it seems. So I lock.
If I'm hearing that right, he says, my girl gone and left me. And if I give it up now, then it's as hopeless as it seems. His girlfriend's name was Hope. So he's saying if he gives it up now, it's hopeless. And it would be as hopeless as it seems. It would be as without hope, the person. Oh man, that's a dope play there. And it's not like insulting, it's not disrespectful, it's just playing on the word hopeless and putting it into the context of his life also. Wow. That's dope.
Too late for me, too late.
I've been feeling like the world's gone against me, but even then I know it's in my reach. That's the focus that I need, cause my girl's gone and left me. If I give it up now, then it's hopeless as it seems. So I lock in and battle myself. Got a demon in my soul trying to tempt me. My goal's gotten empty, and everyone I've shown's gotten envy. This whole world's fucked, everyone I know's gone and left me. So this is where you level up, try and win, bet your luck, settle up or die again. This is where the lions rest, the apex of the violence. They can say that they about it, but it changes when we
hear that kind of rhyme, and then in, like double up, dying in, double up, buy him in. That's, oh man, it's like two syllables, or multi-syllable words on one pattern and multi-syllable words on another pattern. He's able to weave in and out of both. Really good. Really good.
And envy, this whole world's fucked. Everyone I know's gone and left me. So this is where you level up, try and win, bet your luck, settle up or die again. This is where the lions rest, the apex of the violence. They can say that they about it, but it changes when we find them next. It's too late to die, so I'm riding until I can't no more. In it for the wins, and I'm sick of playing the back and forth. My only option's making, so I ain't aiming to pass the torch. I'll be walking skies to the time that I finally grasp the force.
Too late to die young. Too late for me, too late, minutes too late to die.
This is dope.
Too late for me, too late, minutes too late to die young. Too late for me, too late, minutes too late to die young. Too late for me, too late.
I'm stuck somewhere between this gray area of legendary and barely getting started. Choose your heart, this part is very scary. Glaring at this fork in the road, wondering which way to go. No one then.
That's a pretty interesting perspective bar there by Crypt. I'm stuck in between somewhere from being legendary and barely getting started, basically. He's kind of known as this YouTube guy, right? High-level YouTuber. He's got 1 million+ subs. He's, been barely influential and reached his arms into the YouTube rap scene a lot. And a lot of people look up to him and hold him kind of on this pedestal. But he's also like, but I'm just barely getting started. And it's not even like an arrogant thing. It's like, but this isn't my mountaintop. But how do you also live in the moment, smell the flowers, right, and exist as a YouTube rap music scene icon while also being like, yeah, but I don't want I want more. That's interesting. I like how you kind of put that in perspective there.
Never be accepted from both. Just as a blow, fuck them both, make a whole new road. Split the difference down the middle so they can see me grow. I got them haters on my left, they say it's up on my right, but the only one I listen to is the dude up in my dome. Cause I'm ahead of the curve like a hazard sign. Head to the curve that I haven't tried. Step on the track like Brandy's nasty, Kevin Joe, they're castricized and half these rhymes. So that like I got his eyes, it's cast the night. With these info bars, so we like you must have not decided. Old enough to not be a rookie, young enough to not be a vet, tough enough to not fucking press me, old enough that I see my breath. Every goal that I ever said I met, don't ever disrespect my pen again. You don't wanna be the motherfucker in my way, but I'll level up and I
Yes, too late to die young. Too late for me, too late.
I like some of those contradictions there at the end. Like, I'm tough enough for you not to push me. I'm cold enough to not see my breath or whatever. Like, there's a little bit of like in and out there. Conceptually, I think, if I heard that right, let me bring it back. I'm old enough to not be a rookie. I'm young enough to not be a vet. Cold enough that I see my breath. I get it. That makes sense.
Yes, too late to die young.
This is dope.
Too late for me, too late, minutes too late to die
This is a fucking
young.
dope project.
Too late for me, too late, minutes too late to die young. Too late for me, too late, minutes too late to die young. Too late for me, too late.
It was perfect. The whole thing was perfect. As long as we get the rest of it.
Next and final track is titled Until Tomorrow. Just the two of them.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, this was all fire. So, I mean, like, what brought us all to this point? Like, what got you into music in the first place?
Good.
Yeah.
Why is
All
this
started
so
in
good?
07. Graduation playing on the Walkman, I'm slow stepping. If I take a leap, I hit a CD-ROM, start skipping. What a perfect metaphor for how I've grown. Tested the waters, dip a toe and the next 2 steps back. Took me 10 years just to plan the attack. I was always writing raps just to bridge over gaps. And it's crazy, early 2020, no one even heard of my ass. I'm saying,
I knew that there was like, I had a lot to say, I just didn't know how to say it. So music was great for that. But yeah, like what about you? What brought music into your life?
Used to wake up early, fell in love with these rap tunes.
Okay.
Logged on to Yahoo and was running the chat room. There wasn't much music in the city I lived, so I chased rap in every single way that I have to. Started making music while I'm sitting in classrooms. I was always writing lyrics, all my essays was past due. And they said I need to focus, but it's something I can't do. Got dreams that I would rap, and once they started, I had to.
Okay.
A lot of what you said definitely does relate. I mean, I found music early on, and it was like Tupac, for whatever, he just spoke to me in a certain way that just made me feel like this is like one of the most amazing things ever. Like, music is special. So now that we talked about what got you into music and everything like that, like what brought you to the YouTube scene? What got you going and everything?
February 2020, when that shit started clicking, I started posting reactions.
Shout out to February 2020. That's when I also started Music Felt by Me. February 20th, 2020. So it's 2020. So shout out to Gatsby for starting up around the same time.
To anything I was given, I didn't think I'd get the traction that I did, I just did it. Then the poppin' challenge happened, and that minute my vision was switching. Cause I was just a face in the crowd. When they making top 10s, I'm a face in it now. It's wild how 40 seconds can flip the whole images. All the years of practice and shit, I'm passing the scrimmages.
Yeah, it's an amazing feeling too.
Yeah. But like, what about you? Like, where, you started YouTube. Why did you start YouTube, and how did it like succeed?
I mean, I remember sitting home in them cold nights, exposed DAX, and that shit changed my whole life. Then I hit this
Exposed DAX and that shit changed all that. It's so funny. Like, anyone that knows, me from the previous channel, we were doing food reviews and fucking sports bar reviews, and then snacks from all over the world reviews, and then we started doing music. And when we started doing music, it just like clicked. And then Eminem dropped Kamikaze, and it clicked even further. And we went from 1,000 subs to 10,000 subs in like a month or whatever. It was crazy. So yeah, it just happens so fast. You never know what's going to drop into your lap, or you never know what thing that you might just try, and something you feel like you want to work on, and all of a sudden it fucking hits. And sometimes you put all this work into something and it just misses, doesn't land at all, and it's a really interesting thing. Like you said, like he did the Poppin' Challenge for Gatsby, and next thing you know, people knew who he was. He went from making top 10 lists to being in them. And then Duane here talking about, he did the DAX Exposed video, and everyone fucking jumped on board.
and I zoned like I'm the man, there ain't no class for, I'm the whole flight. I was suddenly popular, it's like people knew me. I'm the one above all and there ain't a sequel to me. I got everyone watching but they ain't see the news. So just give me 6 months and you about to see the movie.
Let's go. I can do this.
Cause I was like, yo, this is so surreal. Like, I feel like I'm gonna wake up one day and no one's gonna give a fuck about it. Dude, there was a point where I remember I woke up one morning and I just sat at my computer desk and I just bawled my eyes out.
I'm actually existing in this realm where I am, doing this, where I'm living this life.
Where would you like to see it go? Like, how do you feel like things are right now?
Look, it really ain't about the numbers, it's about respect. I wanna earn this shit daily till I run out of breath. I wanna see the whole community come out of this deep hole that we digging with fighting, beefing, and arguments. But I also wanna buy my papa whip at 25.
You want to see the community come out of this? Yeah, I mean, I get it. If you're like a community-driven guy, then that makes sense. I get it. I don't. To me personally, I'm not really big into the everyone's got to get along thing. Like, people express their opinion, you dislike it, that's fine. People don't have to go after each other either. But it's like, if someone was upset about my opinion on one of their songs, or ranked them on a tier list or something like that, and they wanted to talk shit about me, I wouldn't be like, but I wish we could all just get along. I'd be like, whatever. Like, I said what I had to say. They feel how they feel about it. That's fair. I don't know. But I get it. A lot of people I don't necessarily view YouTube as the community that a lot of people do. it's more individualistic for me, so that's my own spin. But I get where he's coming from. If you're a community guy and you're trying to, you know, work together and lift it as a faction of music creators and hip-hop artists and reaction channels or whatever, then sure, yeah, you know, when one wins, all win. But I don't know if that's A, realistic, or B, even the total on board conception for everyone that's on YouTube. You know what I mean? But I get it. That's his wishes. That's what he wants. I get it.
I wanna wake up every morning with no 9 to 5. I wanna show you all that you got it, but you have gotta want it. Make it what you do to survive.
I said when I was 14, one day I'm gonna be big enough that I'm gonna be able to buy my dad a car.
I want to do something like that for my mom. I think that'd be really cool to get her something, to get her. It'd be nice to be able to get to the point where you can put her in a place. I hope I find direction in the things that I choose.
You will.
I don't care about the fame. I'm not in it for views. I'm here for.
I really like that, Alec. You will.
I want to buy my dad a car.
I want to do something like that for my mom. I think that'd be really cool to get her something.
Listen to GATSB7.
It'd be nice to be able to get to the point where you can put her in a place. I hope I find direction in the things that I choose.
You will.
I don't care about the fame. I'm not in it for views. I'm here for who's listening. I think that it's cool you give me respect, but I hope that I give something to you. This whole community's amazing, so I love what I do. And it's the reason I'm alive, and my blood is infused. I just hope we course correct, cause we got something to lose. But if we start to work together, we can run this shit too.
Hear like us talk on streams or watch us stream or hear our songs or something and be like, yo, I want to be just like that. Yeah, I want to be just like that.
Exactly how we felt.
Yeah, you can do it, man.
Don't give up.
But like, yeah, I hope you guys like this. I really hope y'all enjoyed this.
Hope took something from it.
Yeah, facts. Like it was a blast making it. Like it really was like so much fun.
Wow. That EP, man. That is wild. That is such a great project. That is a great fucking project. Holy cow. EP review time, right? Wish it was a little longer. I could have done with more tracks, but I also understand it was 5 really, really good records, and you don't want to push it and have a skip, right? I love every record on that. I like the features a lot, but I actually really believe that they had the best verses on all their songs. Like, I don't think, like, Crip's verse wasn't bad, but I don't think he came in, and I don't think they got bodied on their own project. Elijah Kyle's hook, I'm assuming that was him doing the hook there. That was really nice. That's a great hook. But, yeah, I think that they killed this. It sounds great. Every hook is awesome. The production and quality of the audio is fucking unbelievable. I think I'm seeing a little bit of the maturation of Duane, right? Kind of getting into some different things, challenging himself, pushing his pen, pushing his flows. I really like it. I really like it. I'm going to go 9.3 on the EP. Like, easily. Really easily. That's easily the best EP put out on YouTube this year. And I hope they do more work together, because that was awesome. So I really want to give GATSB credit for mixing it. Duane rapped his ass off. I really like what I heard from him. That's really good. That's on repeat, man. I like that whole project. No skips. Start to finish, over and over again. 15 minutes, short, sweet. Fuck, man. It's like the perfect, like, drive to work. Hear the whole album. That was great. Congratulations, fellas. I hope you guys continue to have more success and grow more in 2021. In the new year, Happy New Year to everybody. I wish you well. Everyone stay safe, stay healthy. Doesn't seem like 2020 is going to just evaporate at the midnight, but just continue to tough it out. Things will get better. And yeah, congratulations, fellas. That's great record. That's going to do it for me. Everyone be safe, be real. Don't forget to pursue your own happiness. And I will catch you on the next one.